And good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thanks for joining us. Brad is off tonight. Coverage you can count on begins with a vote in Aiken about masks. And yes, you're still going to need to wear a face covering when you are out in the All-America city. City leaders extending an emergency ordinance tonight. News Channel 6's Wes Cooper was there.
The Aiken City Council voting 5-2 to approve an extension of the emergency mask ordinance. The ordinance will last another 61 days.
Numbers have come down in South Carolina and municipalities, but the ones with mask ordinances have come down. It's over 60% larger percentage that has come down. So I think the masks have made a difference.
Since mid-July, Aiken Public Safety has responded to 46 calls related to the face covering ordinance.
I don't think there's a magic bullet for this thing. I think it's mask. I think it's the awareness and the seriousness that people are starting to take it.
The city manager's office reports more than 300 emails were received, mostly supporting an extension. 71 opposed.
With the ordinance last time, they never really specified what would end it. You know, what point, what's your criteria? Where is your data for doing this in the first place?
Right now, you have to wear a face covering in retail shops and restaurants.
You're walking past someone quickly in and out, then you're sitting at a table with maybe your coworkers who you've been masked with all day. And now you're eating with them with the mask off and talking and laughing. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense to me.
The most crippling thing that we have for our business is when a workforce gets sick with COVID and they have to quarantine and have to close their stores. That's their biggest issue that they're facing in this pandemic.
You don't need to wear a mask if you are outside social distancing in a place where wearing a mask isn't feasible, have a medical condition, or due to religious beliefs.
What the city council is doing is they are reacting, not researching. That doesn't seem like true leadership to me. When
it comes to the health and well-being of the citizens, I mean that's what all laws are for. That's what regulations are for. That's why we wear seat belts. That's why we have these guidelines in place. So I don't see it any different from when we have to wear a seatbelt because we know it saves lives.
Since the ordinance is an emergency, it is only read once. In Aiken, Wes Cooper, WJBF News Channel 6.